To celebrate our anniversary, we're gonna do two things. Rain, rain, go away, come back. I don't even. You were singing it good. Lily's singing the Rain Go Away song. It is a rainy day. It is our anniversary. We are celebrating 16 years. Congratulations.
Congrats, Papa.
To celebrate our anniversary, we're gonna do two things. One, we put out on Instagram for questions and regarding our marriage, and we're gonna do our best to answer those. Two, we're gonna go to Traders Point Creamery. They have a really nice restaurant there called the Loft. It's farm to table, and we're gonna enjoy a nice meal there. First, let's answer a few questions. What do we love most about being married? I got that answer right away. So I'm gonna let Beauty answer first. Give it some thought, Beauty.
What do I like most about being married to you? I like your positivity and your go-gettedness, and like how you put your mind to something and you do it, no matter what it is. Even if we have no idea how we're going to get from A to B, you're like, we're getting to B, I don't care how we get to B. And so you just think and come up with ideas, and if that idea doesn't work, then you come up with another idea. I really appreciate that about you.
Well folks, this is my best friend, so it's like I get to have a sleepover with my best friend every day. Virginia asked the next question, but Lily's really wanting to be a part of this vlog. So hey Lily, can you say hey to Virginia? Say hey Virginia.
Hey Virginia.
Virginia wants to know how we've grown closer through hard times rather than apart. Let beautiful one get over here.
Okay.
You got some insight on that one?
I do. So Justin is always like, we're on the same team and let's not fight each other. Let's focus on the problem together and let's, you know, attack the problem as a team as opposed to us getting angry at one another.
It's like basketball. You gotta practice to get better. And speaking of basketball, I think that I learned that team trick when I was playing basketball. We would get mad at our teammates if they messed up. But our coach would emphasize and teach us, that doesn't work. And really, I think we probably figured that out on our own. That doesn't work. They're on the team. We gotta work together through all our mistakes in basketball to beat the other guy. But there's plenty of problems coming at us. We gotta stick together. Oh look, honking his shoes. We got 5 minutes to be there and it is pouring rain. We're gonna put a timeout on this question and answer. Look at this crazy rain. Expert driver there, expert driver.
This rain's crazy.
We made it. It's still pouring rain.
Thank you. Yes, everybody's gonna get a piece of bread. Don't worry.
Pardon me.
No, you're fine.
There you are. Enjoy.
What'd you order there, babe?
I got the garden herb fromage and gluten-free sourdough bread. It was so good last night. It was absolutely delicious, so I had to get more of it.
The next question, somebody wants to know how we cultivate time alone as a couple to build our marriage while living in a bus. I would say scheduling time for that. The kids eventually go to sleep, and then we have time together. Is that not right?
That's right. We call it our date. And we try to date every night. It's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes long, but it's fun.
Yeah, that's really all we need.
I don't want any.
You don't want any of that. So you
I want that piece. I want that piece.
And this. And then Lily, do you want some garden fromage on it?
Is it good? You forgot the fromage. I think you're going home with a bunch of that, aren't you? Williams Fam Homestead wants to know, what is our favorite thing about each other? You want to go first? In between bread bites?
Didn't I already answer that? What do I like most about being married to you? I like your positivity.
She answered that in another question about what we like about being married. And I think my favorite thing about her is that she's so fun to be around. The way you guys see her on camera is the way she is. She is really a lot of fun to be around. When we have meetups and we go to other people's house, she's such a life of the party. She's so social and happy, and she really just thrives off of that.
You're funny.
And that compliments me, who is maybe not necessarily as great or as extroverted in a social situation like that. So I really appreciate her for that.
Do you want some of this, Justin?
Oh yeah.
What looks better?
Let me load it on.
I need that.
That is so good.
I need that.
It's got a dill flavor to
I
it.
need that. Sweet water.
Smooth, cold.
I need not water.
What do you need? You happy? You want to play with that? Go ahead. Someone wants to know, when I got Lyme disease, did Rebecca help toe the line? Absolutely. Rebecca took complete control. She did all the research on what would work, what wouldn't. She helped buy the stuff. It was absolutely amazing what she did. She was totally supportive. Once, before we even knew it was Lyme and I just had muscle pain, I took a complete bed rest for a week, and she was totally there, did absolutely everything. Dr. Mom right there.
I did help though to bring in income. I did start doing that during that period of time where I previously hadn't been doing that. But yeah, I pretty much, that's why I drive. I started driving and it just works so well with us. But yeah, I mean, I learned how to tow a trailer and to back a trailer up and just to kind of take over the things that Justin was doing that he needed support with, so.
Good job, buddy. This next one isn't really a question, it's a request. You want some throwback photos? Here you go.
I think we started something, gonna tell the world again. Oh, you're so beautiful, I just can't hold it in. I think we started something, I hope it never ends. I hope it never ends.
A great question. They want to know, how do we balance our life when it's so intertwined? That's a really good question. You got any insight on that?
Well, I think that we just, when we really enjoy what we do, so that helps tremendously.
Yes, that's probably the key
And
right
so
there.
it's not like a huge chore for us to actually work together. And then what we're working on, we really enjoy working on together, like homesteading or the videos or editing or business.
Yeah.
We both have an interest in those things together mutually. But then we have, I don't know, I think that we really work well together too though.
Yeah.
I don't know how we found each other. and that we both love to work so well with each other. Justin, grab him.
Nope. Mess around. Stay down. Stay sitting. Stay sitting. Let me see yours, Josiah. Oh, how beautiful. That's a rare breed of cow.
Yeah, dark cow.
I think that one gives chocolate milk.
No.
Nope. Dirt cheap homesteader. You've been married 24 years. Congratulations. Did you guys know you would be together forever right from the start? I've seen the vlog, so I'm pretty sure Justin did. I'm pretty sure it's the opposite. But what about Rebecca? Did you always know we would be together?
Actually, this is kind of a crazy story. When I was 16, I was driving in my car with a friend the opposite way, and Justin just happened to pass us, so we passed each other. And I said to my friend, I said, I'm gonna marry him one day. And she looked at me and she's like, do you even know him? And I was like, yeah, I mean, we're friends, but like we're not like boyfriend or girlfriend or anything. And she kind of was like, you're crazy. And I guess in some ways I was. And then we started being friends, like more deeper friends, like where we would talk on the phone and hang out and stuff. And then we became like best friends. And then someone said to us, why don't you guys like date? And we were like, well, we don't want to date because we don't want to mess up our friendship if it doesn't work out, you know? But yeah, we never broke up. So here we are.
If you want more of our story, we did a special video last year at our anniversary about how we met. It's a really interesting story. There's a lot more details. I don't think we'll have time in this vlog for it, so I'll leave a link right there and down in the description. What are you doing? You got caught? Were you doing something special?
It's like well, he was talking on the phone with the crayons.
At least he's occupied, right? Rick wants to know if we still learn new things about each other. I think we learned something very key. You want to share that, Beck?
Yeah, so when I come up with an idea, like I really mull it over and I think about all the possibilities and everything like that, and then I present my idea to Justin. Like he's the opposite. He just likes to brainstorm and like just throw out crazy ideas. And so when he's like throwing out these crazy ideas, I was taking it as like he's really thought this through and this is what we were gonna do. And so then I would kind of like freak out, like I don't want to do that. But then when I would present my ideas to him, he would kind of just dismiss them because he thought we were just brainstorming and that I wasn't like really serious about that idea. But yeah, so we've learned that about ourselves, that how we communicate. And so now when we talk to each other about serious ideas, we really know what the other one is thinking and we just communicate better in that regards, I would say. Yeah. I would say we learned that a couple of years ago really well.
I'm thinking, I'm saying I'm reading this book. I'm listening to this book on audiobook. It's called The Art of Listening. I gotta work on that. Well, one thing it says is you gotta get the other person's perspective. You hear them out, you know, I want to fix things, you know, I want to just say, and you know, and fix it. But if you hear them out, I think that's what happened then. We began to see each other's perspective. Yeah. Nice trick. Oh my gosh. That's a lid and you're just spinning. Doesn't take much to entertain. Case in point. Got a cup on his ear. Last question. What was life like before kids? Well, it was a lot more selfish. I think. A lot more better? No.
No, life is much better now that we have you guys.
You find fulfillment in giving up yourself, wouldn't you say? It's a lot harder. We don't get to do what we want, but
it takes 20 minutes to walk out the front door. It's great. It's awesome. You die to yourself.
Yeah.
You learn how to serve other people.
And I think
you really don't want to.
No. And I think out of that though, we became more efficient and effective, and probably are more successful because we have children.
Yes, I highly agree with that.
Look, they brought us more bread. Did you ask for that?
Well, he saw that I was eating it without bread, and he said, would you like some more bread?
He's good. Let me close this out with a really nice note. Congrats and blessings to Mr. and Mrs. Rhodes. Thank you very much. May your romance be as endless as the roads you traverse. May your children continue to be as beautiful as the rivers flow, as steadfast as the wondrous mountains, and your inspiration to be as fruitful as the seed sown in good soil. Thank you.